Testing 1 2.
Hi, Angelo. Well, how did you feel when you were given out at that point of time? And had you done it differently if you were there at the other end?
Yeah, because I haven't done anything wrong. I have 2 minutes to get to the crease and get myself ready, which I did. And then it was a equipment malfunction. And I don't know where the common sense went, because obviously it's disgraceful from Shakib and Bangladesh if they want to play cricket like that. Obviously stoop down to that level. I think there's something wrong drastically, because if I got late, if I got past my 2 minutes to get to the crease, and in the law says you have to be ready within the 2 minutes, and I was there 2 minutes 45 or 50 seconds. I still had, after my helmet broke off, I still had 5 more seconds to go. And the umpires also have said to our coaches that they didn't see my helmet breaking. I mean, I was just asking for my helmet there. So it was just pure common sense. I'm not talking about mankading or obstructing the field here. This is just pure common sense and bringing the game into, disrepute. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Angelo, you spoke about the Bangladesh players' behavior being absolutely not on. What about the behavior of your own players, refusing to shake hands with the opposition?
Yeah, you need to respect people who respects us. It doesn't mean that, they have to respect the game itself. I mean, we all are ambassadors of this beautiful game, including the umpires. So then, if you don't respect and if you don't use your common sense, what more can you ask for?
Mathews, so earlier in the press conference, Shakib said that both of you guys have a long history. You've been playing from a 19 age, and both of you know each other. And he was talking. He didn't have any regrets. Any thoughts of that?
Yeah. So I mean, see, up to today, I had utmost respect to him and Bangladesh team. Obviously, you all play to win. And if it's within the rule, it's fine. But the rule clearly says, in my incident today, within 2 minutes I was there. We have video evidence. We will put out a statement later on. We have video evidence, footage, everything was looked. I'm not just coming and saying things here. I'm talking with proof. So we have the video evidence where from the time was the catch was taken, and then from the time I walked into the crease, I still had 5 seconds after breaking my helmet, right? So we talk about safety of the players, right? And you guys tell me if it's right for me to take my guard without my helmet on. It's just pure common sense. And that's why I think the umpires also had a bigger job at the time, because they could have at least gone back and checked. So we talk about player safety, and a wicket keeper for the spinner is not, they don't let him keep without his helmet. So how can I take my guard without my helmet? It's complete equipment malfunction.
Angelo, ඔබේ දෙවියාම ගැන ඔබේ මතය මොකද්ද? දැන් රූල් එකේ හැටියට ඔබ අවුට් කියලා අම්පයර්ස්ලා රූල් අවුට් කරා. නමුත් ඒ අවස්ථාවේදී ඔබ මොන වගේ දෙයක්ද ඔවුන් එක්ක කතා කරේ සහ ඒ සිද්ධිය නැවතත් පොඩ්ඩක් අපිට කතා කරොත්.
බොහොමත්ම කනගාටුදායකයි මේ අවස්ථාවේදී බංග්ලාදේශ කණ්ඩායම ක්‍රීඩා කරපු විලාසය ගැන. මැන්කේඩින් හරි obstructing the field හරි නම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මම විනාඩි 2 ඇතුළත ක්‍රීස් එකට ගිහිල්ලා ක්‍රීස් එකේදී තමයි මගේ හෙල්මට් එක ගැලවුණේ. මේක හොඳටම අම්පයර්ස් මිනිසුරුවරුත් දැක්කා. මට තව තප්පර 5ක් තිබ්බ හෙල්මට් එක කැඩුනන් පස්සෙත්. ඉතින් මම හෙල්මට් එක පෙන්නුවන් පස්සේ ටික වෙලාවකට ගිහිල්ලා අම්පයර්ස්ලා කියනවා ඒගොල්ලන් අපීල් කරා කියලා. ඉතින් මං ඇහුවා මේකේ කොමන් සෙන්ස් එක කොහෙද? මොකද මට මගේ විනාඩි 2 පැනලත් නැහැ. මොකද අවුට් වෙලා ඇවිල්ලා මේ ඔක්කොම වීඩියෝ එවිඩන්ස් එක්කම තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අම්පයර්ස්ලාත් දැන් කෝචස්ලාට කියලා තියෙනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ට ආයි චෙක් කරන්න තිබුණා කියලා. ඉතින් එහෙම වුණාන් පස්සේ දෙයක් වුණාන් පස්සේ වැඩක් නැහැ. ඒවලේ චෙක් කරන්න තමයි ඕනේ. මොකද ටෙක්නොලොජි එක තියෙනවා අම්පයර්ස්ලාට බලන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වෙලාව මගේ අවුරුදු 15 මෙච්චර මම දන්නේ මට ඒක කියන්න වචනයක් නැහැ. අවුරුදු 15 මම දැකලා නැහැ මෙච්චර පහත් තත්යකට වැටෙනවා කණ්ඩායමක් සහ ප්ලේයර් කෙනෙක්.
Angelo, you talked about umpire's role here. Do you think these dismissals of obstructing the field and the one that you had today are too ambiguous and they need to have more clear criteria there to be defined as a dismissal here, because they can argue that you were not ready to face the ball because you had a malfunction. So that's technicality comes here. So do you think these are very ambiguous rules and they need to be revisited?
No, I think in terms of mankading and say obstructing the field, the rules are quite clear. I mean, because the rule clearly says that if you're out of your crease, the bowler can break the stumps, and so is if you're in line of the stumps and if you're obstructing the ball being hit to the stumps, then it clearly says you're out. But here, where is the common sense? Here, I think in my 15 years of career, I've never seen a team going down to that level, because obviously the umpires also admitted that it's equipment malfunction and they could have gone upstairs and checked again. Yeah, I mean, what's the point not checking at that time and then saying it afterwards? Because I'm not saying if I was there we could have won the match. It's a different story. Okay, but still you need to have your common sense in terms of using technology. And also it was clearly a malfunction. I mean, it just came off. I didn't mean to pull it and break it. I still had my time as well, and I was in complete shock.
Angelo, ultimately the decision was given by the umpire. So do you think it was the wrong decision by them actually? First question. Second question is, do you think the momentum is changed after that incident?
Yeah, in my opinion, yes, because if I haven't done anything wrong, whose fault is it? Well, as I said, it's a technicality, which needs to be discussed, because it's a World Cup game. And what happens if this happens in the last over when you have 3 or 4 runs to get in the last wicket? I mean, it's just pure common sense, and you just have to. I mean, it was not. I wasn't trying to waste time. I wasn't trying to get advantage of anything. It was just pure equipment malfunction, and it just happened for the very first time in my career, and I'm absolutely shocked. I don't know. I'm not going to say that, if I had batted today, we would have won the match. I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm just talking about that, incident where obviously it was a crucial time of the match. And it could have gone either way. I mean, we could have got, 54, 60 runs more as well. You never know. But it was just pure disgraceful.
And Angelo, we have seen in this press conference that you are talking about that in your career in 15 years, you haven't seen this kind of attitude by a team that happened today. So do you think that in your career, in last 15 years, you haven't seen, it doesn't mean that no team can complain or appeal like this kind of out? Because that final decision given by the umpire, and in ICC media, also the 4th umpire clear about this out, that you were out. So you are saying that Shakib and Bangladesh team were disrespectful towards you. Do you think that umpires also disrespectful towards you because they've up their finger and that's why you got out? This is Riyasat.
So it's not about umpires being disrespectful. They could have checked. Yes, I think unfortunately it happened against Bangladesh. I don't think any other team would do that, because it was black and white. It was equipment, you know, the helmet coming off, and it was a safety issue as well, because we know that, you know, without a helmet I cannot face a bowler. And it was just there to be seen. It was not about anyone being disrespectful. Yes, Shakib had the option of, you know, he knew that this was not time wasting, or I was there within my time, and he had the choice of, but he decided to go the other way. And my personal opinion is, if it was any other team, they wouldn't have done it.
Angelo, the fourth umpire said that the equipment that batters, or suggested that the equipment that batters use is kind of their own responsibility. What's your response to that?
Sorry,
I mean,
could you say that again for everyone to hear it?
Yeah, so the fourth umpire said during the innings break that the equipment that batters use, or suggested that the equipment that batters use is their own responsibility. So what would your response to that be?
All of you guys heard, yeah? It's quite laughable, I think. It's our responsibility, yes. If I went without a helmet to bat to a fast bowler, then it's my responsibility, obviously. But something coming off, some equipment coming off, do you really think, I would know if it's going to come off? It's quite, I don't understand the logic behind what he has said.
Angelo, a follow-up to the same question. The fourth umpire actually during the innings break said that the batter wasn't ready to receive the ball within those 2 minutes, even before the strap became an issue for him. The 2 minutes had already elapsed. Do you think you came slightly late to the crease, or yeah, your thoughts on that?
If you ask the question from him now, he would have a different answer, because we have evidence, video evidence. I'm not, as I said, I'm not just saying what I'm just saying. I have the video evidence, and if anybody wants to contest it, I urge them to.